It's Chelsea back again with a book review, this time of, are you ready for it? To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. This, it turns out, is the first book in a new series by Miss Jenny Han. You guys probably know her as the author of the summer books. The Summer I Turned Pretty, The Summer Without You, and I'm blanking on the third one, but that is not what this review is about. This review is about To All the Boys I've Loved Before. Anyway, To All the Boys I've Loved Before is about, I should start by saying that as always, I cannot promise that this review will be spoiler free. If that's not something you're okay with, then thank you so much for stopping by. Please feel free to check out another video. If not, if you've already read it or you don't mind some spoilers, maybe, like I said, no promises, then thank you guys so much for stopping by. Let's get to talking because I have some feels and some thoughts about this book. This book is about the three song girls. The main one that we follow is Lara Jean, and Lara Jean, when she is done being in love, she writes that person a letter. And she has all of these letters from her life stored up in an old hat box in her room. There's 5 letters. And somehow all 5, well, not somehow, turns out through a misfortunate event involving her family, the letters are sent out, and some of them actually get read by the people who they are about, and it starts this really big conflict with her next door neighbor slash family friend slash sister's boyfriend Josh, because Lara Jean was absolutely and is still a little bit head over heels in love with Josh. But Josh dated Lara Jean's older sister Margot. Also, one of the recipients of these letters, Peter, is still in school with Lara Jean and turns out has just broken up with his girlfriend. So Lara Jean and Peter form a kind of drive me crazy-esque, she's all that kind of plot where they decide to date each other to, one, so that Lara Jean can save face with Josh because backing up, I'm so horrible at these reviews. Josh confronts Lara Jean. Lara Jean panics because she doesn't feel like it's loyal to her sister to be in love with Josh, so she says that she's dating Peter. Thus, she makes an arrangement with Peter to pretend to date. That way Peter can also make his former girlfriend jealous. However, turns out Lara Jean starts to actually be in love with Peter. Then it comes out that it actually comes out that that's what happens. They get to the point where they're supposed to fake break up. They don't want to fake break up. But then a bunch of drama happens, and all throughout this whole time, Lara Jean doesn't confront Josh. Then Josh confronts Lara Jean, and Margot finds out, and the family starts to fall apart. And the book ends on this note where Lara Jean is I won't spoil that for you because then there would be no reason for you to read this book. But let's just say I wish I had known going into it, and I should have known when I hit 50 pages left and things were not putting on the pretty little bow, that they were not going to end the way I was expecting it to end and the way I wanted it to end in terms of just being a nice, cute little one-shot contemporary that wasn't going to rip my heart out and jump up and down all over it because, oh my God, the feels, and I just don't know how I feel about what she picked. And I don't know how I feel about that's where the book ended. And I don't know how I feel about the fact that I don't have to wait for the next book. And I don't know, you guys. I'm going to stop hitting myself in the head. I just don't know. This book got 4 stars for me because I loved what I read, but it wasn't how I thought it would end. And I feel like maybe that's not fair, but I also don't care that it's not fair because then I finished it and I just went oh, why, Jenny? Why? Anyway, definitely worth a read. Please do not think that my frustrations or my 4 stars is in any way indicative of the quality of the book because it's not. This book is fan-friggin-tastic. Jenny Han is one of the best contemporary writers out there, especially for these kind of books, in my opinion. These kind of books being books about, book romances and contemporaries that aren't just about the romance. There's a lot in this book about family and sisters and what it means to be a sister and what it means to work in a family dynamic when you don't have one of your parents and how it means to what loyalty is and what love is and how you can talk yourself in and out of it, and if you can talk yourself in and out of it. And I'm really excited to see where she goes with the next one. I think the second one might kind of be my deciding factor, although from what I hear, it took all 3 volumes of the summer series to really put a nail in that coffin. I haven't read them yet. They're on my summer reads list. They're on my summer TBR, which is a video that's coming at you very soon, but I haven't read them yet. So if this one's like that one, who knows, but you should definitely check it out. A lot of you already have. I've seen it floating around the booktube osphere a lot this month, and so yes, please read it, check it out. That's all I have to say about it for right now. As always, comment down below, follow, subscribe, all of the social media, all of that, right where it is. Please let me know if you've read it, if you had similar frustrations, what you thought of the ending, and what Lara Jean chose. And yes, thank you guys so much for stopping by, and happy reading. Bye!